Alright folks, welcome aboard. Let's get ready to party rock here. This is Space Rangers 2. Whew, we're gonna take this mission right here. This is a beautiful, beautiful mission. We're gonna... Anything more difficult than that? Yep, we'll take it. We're taking it. This is a text quest. We're gonna make pizza. It's gonna be amazing. We're gonna make the best pizza ever. In fact, we're gonna win a competition of pizza making. That's how awesome we are. So that's great. We're gonna take the tech detector. Take that. Beauty, beauty. I like what I see. 18? No, maybe we should leave the tech detector. Do we really need it? Probably not. Okay, tech detector staying here. Cistern? Oh. Yeah, we'll take the cistern. Good. 34? Done. Okay, so here's what's going to happen right now. We're going to make that trip. We're going to do that quest. It's going to be beautiful. Get ready for this. Right here. Boom. Rastabagan. Off we go, flying through space faster than another ship. Alright, here we go. Hello, folks. Come to join me in my scavenging hunt, have you? That's okay. I'm smarter. Oh, what's going on? Is that me? Oh, that's not me. Well, shoot. Booster time. How did this happen? Okay. I want the microer and the enricher. Okay. Ready, go. Boost, boost, boost. Boom! What's up? Okay. That's good. Are we still in boost? Turn that off. We don't need boost anymore. Okay. What's happening? What's happening, fly boys? What do we got? Cisterns? I don't want a cistern. That's nice, though. Let's grab, Oh, that's a thing that could be blown up, potentially. How many days do we have for the mission? 30 days. Okay. That sounds doable. Let's pick that up. 12. 23. Is there one that's better? Well, I guess pick these two up. Okay, now we drop 7. And bam. There's 7. Okay. Let's get fighting. Let's see how we do. Boom. Keep it going. That's what I like to see. Okay, okay, we're fighting away. Everybody else is shooting at this fella. Good, good. Ooh, those missiles really helped out. Okay. Boom. Okay, okay, we're gonna blow this up. I think the next one's gonna blow it up. How are we doing for time? 24 days. Okay, we don't have much time. I think after this we'd better get going. I just want to see 85 points to cadet. How many points are we gonna get for this fella? Boom! Okay, we're gonna have to get out of here because we're getting taken out by those. Stack barrel, 20, 250. No, don't worry about it. That is pretty nice. Let's get out of here. We'd better go. How much did that do? Boom! 79. What is that? 6 points. I'll take it. I will definitely take it. We also got some experience. Let's go to Arc Tour. Full speed ahead. Give it a little boost so we dodge that missile. Boom. Alright. Yep, the boost's worn off. How are we doing? We're still strong? Good. Whew. Look at the whole war fleet coming after me. Oh, that's okay. Okay. Boom. Let's go make some pizza, folks. Let's go make some pizza. Half axle. We can also repair ourselves first. Oh, there's half axle. Yeah, let's just go. Straight to half axle. Why bother messing around with this? Go, go, go. The pizza contest. There you go. We're going to save it right here. Pizza. Let's get me pizza making. That was a good run, I think. We got some items, and actually some points. Anyone who arrives at the planet of Half-Axel at this time can't but notice the general excitement. At the spaceport, you're met by a funny Malloc who's dressed like a kitchen boy, a shit-eating grin on his face. He walks up to you and places a huge bagel and sign around your neck which reads, Chef a Ramazan. Seconds later, a loud advertisement hits you right through the ear. The Pizza Hack restaurant chain sponsors the tournament. Each tournament participant is given a 100 credits coupon valid in all Pizza Hack restaurants. Oh, good. You cover your eyes, you cover your ears, although you still like the coupon bit. Even more so since the Pizza Hack restaurant ultra neon sign was flashing just nearby. You may as well have something to eat since you won't be able to cash your coupon anyway. Why can't I cash my coupon? What? Chef Ramazan. Allowed to hit you. The Pizza Hack restaurant chain sponsors the tournament. Each tournament I am a tournament participant. Let's visit Pizza Hack. Nice quiet music plays inside the Pizza Hack restaurant. The ultra-photon lamps built into the walls and ceiling produce a soft light, creating a coy, home-like atmosphere. It isn't too crowded. The diners are mainly idle, representatives of the local elite. You notice several girls, apparently of a very frivolous character, in the far corner of the hall. The prostates are... The prostates? What? Okay. Maybe it means the prostitutes? I don't know. The prostates are having some wild conversation accompanied with a lot of gestures. You pick a free table and sit back. A quick waiter pops up from under the table and serves you the menu. Choices, choices. Finally, you stop at the page that reads pizzas. Ooh. Okay. Open the menus at standard meals. Regular meals. The Jolly Galleon Punch, beefsteak Malloc style. Home Sweet Home Fay salad, eggs with brains and sour cream, marinade escargots in pastry. Ooh. Let's get a pizza. King size, seafood, stunning, vegetarian, and heavenly. Okay. So, okay, Mallocs go for size. I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to be going for here. Mallocs big, which is pretty obvious. Pelling like seafood. Seafood. I don't know what humans like. Vegetarian and heavenly. Let's get a Galleon one. They don't serve Galleon pizzas on all planets. The trouble with them is that these pizzas contain some rare exotic components that often cause narcotic intoxication. This is partly due to the low calorie containing of Galleon pizzas. Regardless, you want to try the exotic dish under a glass cap. Once you open the cap, you're stunned by the beauty and aestheticness of the pizza. The components of different colors contrast with each other and form rainbow-like patterns. Looks like the ancient school of Galleon Ikbanas found its reflection in cooking as well. After the first bite of pizza, you go into a trance. You can't tell how long you are in the state. When you return to normal, you truly appreciate the skill of local chefs who try to please the Galleons. I could eat an elephant. Ooh, maybe I should keep eating. I like it. Okay, so they, okay, hold up. So Galleons like, exotic, low-calorie, aesthetic, different colors. Exotic. I think this is the info part. Exotic, low-cal, aesthetic, and diff color. Okay. Let's eat the fan. Sometime later, the waiter brings in something on a tray that looks slightly like pizza. The Pelangs used to eat only neon and minerals, and only taught themselves to eat regular food recently. However, the Fans like their food to be rich with mineral salts, and cannot stand any meat on products. The Fan tastes were fully reflective on their pizza. Leaves of salad with some fruit and berries. The vegetarian creation looks more like a salad. Ew, that sounds awful. Okay, so they're vegetarian. Let's try a human one. In fact, pizza was something that the human race initially invented. This is why human-made pizzas usually have a very well-balanced taste, with some exoticness and excellent aesthetic qualities, although as far as the aesthetics were concerned, the humans were still a long way from the Galleons. The colors of the components used contrasted with each other. You taste all kinds of components, fish, meat, vegetables, and all kinds of exotics too. This is one tasty dish. Okay, so the humans like balance, contrast, and many components. Okay. I'm writing this down right now. Many components. I think playing the text adventures, writing things down, taking notes, is a good idea. Okay, let's try the Pelangs. You've had your fill. I wonder if we'll be able to have a king-size Malak pizza. The Pelling pizza, rather expectedly, is rich with seafood. This pizza is multi-layered with fins and branchiae of all kinds, with sea-dwelling creatures. There are also a great deal of vegetarian and exotic add-ins, which are traditionally for Peleng cuisine. The top is decorated with baked escargot and colorful worms. No aesthetics whatsoever. Cutting a slice that had less worms, you treat yourself to this masterpiece of Peleng cooking art. Okay, so no aesthetic. Peleng is like ugly pizzas. No aesthetic. And also vegetarian. Okay. And exotic. Sea-dwelling seafood. Okay, Malaks. You almost fed up. Okay. The Malak pizza is fat and thick. Calories are literally pouring out of it like a cornucopia. Cutting a slice, you feel the taste of meat in your mouth. At that, this particular pizza obviously has very little aesthetic or exotic qualities about it. The main thing for the large Malaks was that it was providing their systems with the required amount of energy. Whew. Great. Let's, what's good? Beef steak, Malak style. Home sweet home fan salad, eggs with brain and sour cream. I'm gonna have a Jolly Galleon punch. The waiter brings... What? That's funny. The waiter brings in a monster of a mug filled to the brim with punch with a thin straw in it. Throwing away the straw, you start gulping up the punch straight from the mug. At that, you need to stop for breath. Once you drink the punch, you surprisingly notice you are hungry again. What's this beefsteak? The waiter smiles helpfully and rushes to place your order. The beefsteak, which is spelt wrong, is soaked in blood and covered with ashes. It's been a long time since you last witnessed such a sight. You try to take a bite, but don't manage. Taking the knife, you try cutting the beef steak until the waiter brings in an axe. Having finally chopped the steak into pieces, you feel tired. Everything around you is splattered with blood and steak pieces. You sink your teeth into these delicious bits and begin chewing. After half an hour of intense jaw work, you conclude that they were easier to swallow in whole bits. Wow. Let's try home sweet home fan salad. After this long flight, you feel void of vitamins. The salad of fresh fruit and vegetables is just what you need. In fact, the fan largely feed off neon minerals, but lately, due to the general exhaustion of resources on the majority of asteroids, they taught themselves to eat regular food as well. You place your order and lean back in the chair. Later, you hear somebody stabbing the cabbage. You don't mistake the sound for anything. Back in the times when you were a little boy, running barefoot about your native village, you'd often see peasants stabbing the cabbage in their backyards. What a wonderful reminiscence. Goodness gracious. Eggs with brains and sour cream. You recall hearing something about the planet called Earth, where they have these farms where they breed a special type of monkey, the fluffy baboon. These monkeys are considered extremely talented. They know how to read, write, paint, and perform up to 10 musical instruments. That is why it is thought that the brain of these poor creatures can increase the intellectual abilities of those who eat it. This belief comes from the ancient times of the voodoo sect that was spreading across Earth back in the 20th century. Nonetheless, the tests that were held on Malak volunteers proved that the group of Malaks who were regularly fed the baboon brains had an intellectual coefficiency 1 point above those who ate only beans. As a result of this experiment, the Malaks of the advanced group learned to count to 5, whilst the rest could only count to 4. You also decided to try this famous delicacy and ordered it. The still steaming monkey brain is served immediately. It seems to you that you hear a monkey-like scream somewhere outside the restaurant. After trying a couple of spoons, you suddenly start remembering why it is that you are here on planet Half-Axel. Ooh. Okay, what about marinated escargot and pastry? Okay, you were about to burst. Good. Sire, the waiter disappears somewhere in the depths of the restaurant. After 5 minutes, he brings in a tray with a nice-looking dish in it. The dish is made in the shape of a large seashell with eyes of some sea crab-like creature. All of this is neatly decorated with swamp algae and graciously scattered with live white worms that are served as a spice to this delicacy. You pick the biggest escargot and start eating. I hope these worms do not gnaw a hole in my stomach, you think to yourself after taking another bite. Okay, I think we've tried everything. Let's go to the competition. The entrance of the Grand Cocktail Palace is crowded. The poster on the facade reads in capitals, "Welcome to the best chefs of the galaxy." The sign below it reads, "Freedom and pizzas for all. Tournament sponsor, Pizza Hack." A crowd whose attention is attracted by a performance of a famous Peleng show ballet, Zvirklats, and their inimitable erotic dance, Seducing the Virgin, surround the extravagant podium. This is truly a breathtaking sight. Gravihover limousines keep pulling up at the palace in numbers, with all kinds of famous cinema and stereo vision celebrities. A young reporter of a local stereo vision channel, Chill Dugnut Donut Puke, runs up to you and starts asking questions. I see you are going to participate in this year's pizza tournament. Who do you represent at the competition? I think I do represent the planet of Zapahas. I'm representing the planet of Zapahas. Where is the planet? Looks like the donut puke only made it through prep school. It takes you a while to explain to this extravagant reporter where the Zapahas planet actually is. Sure enough, a lengthy monologue like that can irritate the impatient audience, although your own tolerance is nothing but admirable. Is it your first time at a competition like this? Next question followed. We're an alternative to the existing practices of galaxy-wide global conferences aimed at finding interracial compromises and improving the... What? This won't be the first time that I show who's the master around here. Let's say... yes, sir, this is my debut. And finally, the last question. The boring reporter was getting on your nerves. How does it feel before the battle? Excellent. I'll kick their asses. That was one tough statement. The reporter was overjoyed. Looks like it was his first interview, and it certainly seems a success. Although, what will the audience think of your boldness? From the corner of your eye, you spot yourself on a large screen at the entrance of the hotel. Looks like your interview has just been aired. The crowd of spectators that see you on the large stereo vision explode after your last remarks. Cheers and applause mixed with booing and laughter continue. You're becoming popular after all. Congratulating yourself on a good start, you step inside the palace. Good, 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 good. The hall where the competition for the galaxy's best pizza cook is to be held is overcrowded. The spectators cheer and make constant waves. Because of the noise, you can hardly make out the names of the jury who will assess the pizzas. They read out the rules of the competition, which mainly concern the principles of fair play. But there's also one important technical rule. The thickness of the pizza needs to be 10 to 20 units. Okay, 10, 20 thick. Good, good. Each race has one judge. I have a good audience support. That's good. The musicians play the anthems of races and organizations, participants of the competition. Instantly the hall went silent and everyone arises when they get to glory, glory to the fearless rangers of the galaxy. You shed a tear. Chary masculine tears run down your unshaven cheek. Naturally, you don't know the words of the anthem, so you just opened your mouth to the music. Following that, the veterans of previous pizza tournaments who came with all kinds of nonsense about traditions and success assailed the scene. At this moment, you spot a Pelling standing behind a column who is giving you signals of some sort. What does the Pelling want from me? Oh, to corrupt one of the judges? You're a new guy here, aren't you? The Pelling asked you. I can help you. I can buy you favor of any judge for you for a laughably small price of 1,000 credits. He'll give you the highest possible mark even if your pizza makes him puke. Unfortunately, I can only buy one judge. Your decision? Well, there's 2 Galleon judges, so we could, you know, buy the Malok judge who doesn't like aesthetic and then just make aesthetic, but we could also not. You ignore the signs of the Pelling and stoically walk to the end of the official part. Finally, you along with a couple of dozens of other participants, representative of different races, are invited to the scene. You stand at your table, whereupon a yellow flat cake of puff pastry lays the basis for your pizza. A fat Malok clad in a chef cap hits the gong and announces the start of the tournament. Before you stands all kinds of potential pizza components laid out in carts and in boxes. The components are divided by categories. Your choice. Okay, so let's do something that exotic, low calorie, aesthetic, and different colors. So exotic, because we want to impress the Galleon judges. Holy moly! The exotic components are separated into a special product category. Use of these makes any dish taste original and exotic. All of these components are delivered by starships from all corners of the galaxy, especially for the tournament. The organizers paid quite a good sum for them. Wow. Okay. Let's get something that is seafoody for the... There is no Pelling judge. They don't need seafood. What do the fans like? They're vegetarian. So, okay. Pearl onion. This unique product is lying under a cap in a special glass unit. Right next to it is a detailed instruction on correct extraction and use of the unusual plant. After 30 minutes, it dawns on you that it was much easier to simply break the glass and snatch the onion, which you do to the great delight of the audience. Taking the white onion, you chopped it onto the pizza. Okay. Good. So pizza thickness has gone up by 1. We need a pizza thickness of 10 to 20. Pizza aestheticness, exoticness, vegginess. Okay. I think that's what we're going for. Vegginess, exoticness, and aestheticness. Let's add another one to exoticness. Monstradile liver oil. Actually, I could add calories, but that's not good. No. What are other types of products? No. Fresh brain, bourbon, pearl onion, liver oil. Monstradile liver oil. Uh-oh. A monstradile, but it's still no calories. That's good. A monstradile was a very rare beast that could only be found very deep in the ocean. According to the latest scientific research, its liver could even digest metallic items such as the hull of bathyscaphe. The unique brown oil which it produced had rich, sapping properties. Some even considered that this oil had a rejuvenating effect, 1 year per gram of oil approximately. You grab the bottle and generally sprinkle. Okay, so the pizza now has some brown on it. That's good. Let's do veggies. Mango pulp. Yeah. Yeah. What did we do? The mango pulp smells of fresh paint, bright sun, tender sea. Tanned birds are the thoughts provoked by the sight of these ripe and juicy fruits of red. Okay, so we've got red and brown so far. Let's keep going. Lost in daydreaming, you don't notice how you stepped into your neighbor's pizza. Mumbling a humble apology, you carefully reassemble the creation of your brother in forks and patted it back together. Oh, good. Okay, more veggies. Local zucchini. Yellow. Good, good. Red, brown, yellow. We're doing okay. Local zucchini. Still not many calories. Exotic, aesthetic, good, good. Vegginess. Let's do another veggie. How about fresh cucumber? Green. Okay. The contents of the basket is diminishing swiftly. You also snatch a yum-looking green vegetable and plant it down on your pizza. Good. Good. Okay, so now we've got a couple colors. This is becoming good. Different colors, aesthetic, low calories. Let's add more exoticness. More veggies? Yeah, more veggies. Beans. Brown. Oh, shoot! I've already got brown. I have 2 brown now. And I've added calories. Ah, that was a bad decision. I shouldn't have added beans. That's okay. Let's add exotic components. Bourbon. Brown. Oh no. More exotic components. Portobello mushrooms. Green. Oh no. 3 brown. 2 green. Let's add some veggies to it. Dried tomatoes. Red. So 2 red. Something yellow. Veggies. Grated coconut. White! Oh good, we got some white on there. With the coconut. That's not so bad. Whew! Look at this. Something happened. As they explained to you before the start of the competition, this very round head is to be used to crash the coconuts. This is to give the tournament a touch of zest. You pick a nut, aim carefully, but instead of hitting the Malak's forehead, you strike him right in the eye. The public roar in approval. On the second attempt, you crack the nut open, revealing the longed-for white pulp. Indeed, the organizers were right. This is one heck of a show. 10 to 20 thickness. Oh gosh, okay. I think it's pretty low calories, high on vegginess, high on the other thing. Humans like balance and contrast and many components. Well, there are many components in a way. Let's go back to spices. Whoa, spices! But for some reason, all the cooks are making very extensive use of them. It's vital not to overdo it. Remembering this, you reach out for the colorful boxes and the cans of... oh, spices. Let's add yellow. Estragon mustard. Yellow, good. Another one for the spices. Let's add something white, preferably vinegar must be white. It's red! Oh! You notice that all of the components on top of your creation have become red. No! No! Everything is red now. That's really sad. I should never have poured that on it. I think that's going to cost me the competition. Well, what do you know? Fresh brain. Good. Let's send it in, now that I've failed so hard with the spices. Maybe there's one more spice I could throw on there. Rusk sauce, pumpkin seeds, aromatic greens, smoke smell essence. Oh man. The Galleons and the Fans really liked it. Let's see what happens. Finally, your pizza is ready. You believe your masterpiece has all the necessary components in required quantities. You raise a white flag indicating your pizza is ready for the oven. Many other participants have already similar flags raised over their tables. You drag your masterpiece to the oven. The anti-gravitation mega wave with active absorption system is awaiting your chef d'oeuvre. Shoving the pizza into the chamber, you close the door and push the big red button. Now it's time to wait. When all the participants are done with their pizzas, the jury commences degustation. This is the most important part of the tournament. You study the faces of the judges intensely, trying to decipher even the smallest traces of assessment of your masterpiece. Unfortunately, it's still hard to tell which of the pizzas each member of the jury is tasting at this time, so you have to wait for the results. The audience cheers for the participants, blowing the horns, beating the drums, and blowing up the petards. It's very noisy. You see a judge fall into a trance after trying one of the pizzas. The audience roars in approval. Another judge suddenly goes pale in the face and starts spitting the just-eaten pizza onto his colleague, who sat calmly at his side. The splattered judge punched the unfortunate counterpart right in the eye. A fight breaks out, and the security tries to pull the raging judges apart. After they've been to the toilet and washed, the degustation continued. Finally, as the last slice of pizza presented for the trial by the unprejudiced jury is eaten, the judges announce the results. The highest possible mark was 10 points. The winner is determined by the sum of all marks given by the jury. Ooh. Oh, I failed. You recall your sum 36. The results of other main contenders start appearing on the table. Viro Nulf, Gluck Onate, Oh, finally the results appeared on the table, and sure enough, you lost. The judge announces the results. Oh, and you only came 9th with your pathetic... Okay, I have to find a better way to do this then. Yeah. Let's try it again. This time I'm going to go for the bribe. Let's bribe the Malok judge. Okay. Sad face. Go to the tournament. Representing the planet of Zapajas. This is my debut. I'll kick their asses. Okay. Oh! This will be easy to win. It's all just galleons. This should be really easy to win. I don't think I need the Pelang for this, because... Or, I mean, yeah. Because if I just make the same type of pizza as I did last time, and add seafood to it... Okay. So let's do this. So we're going to go exotic components. Pearl onion. Okay. Exotic components. Fresh brain. Exotic components. Royal crab claws. Exotic components. Liver oil. Veggies. Let's do this. Mango pulp. Veggies. Bamboo sprouts. Veggies. Dried tomatoes. Veggies. Local zucchini. Veggies. Did I do grated coconut? Fresh cucumber? Okay, I like what's happening. Pearl onion, bourbon. Let's do bourbon. Nice, nice. We need more fishiness. Whatever that is. Gerb booster tenderloin with our... No. Gutted herring. Fresh deep water squids. Okay. And, dry cod. Okay. And, other types of products. Exotic components. No. Let's do spices, and let's add estragon mustard. And perhaps one more exotic component. No, let's send the pizza to the oven. 10, 8, 10, 6, 10. So what is that, 38? That should be enough. Ah, I got 44. I came in second place. Yeah. As it turns out, 2 of the contenders, including yourself, score the same amount of points. So how will they determine the winner? The tournament's rules state that in case of a tie, the audience decides the winner. The Master of Ceremonies announces the name of each contender, and the winner is determined by the audience's reaction. Your contender starts giving you fingers and badmouths you loudly. A common practice among famous fighters before a fair battle. How will you react? Pull down your pants and give the opponent a full moon. The exotic move had different meanings among different races. Apparently back in the home system of your opponent, it was used to demonstrate maximum possible respect, since the guy quickly stopped his verbal attacks and stood still. Then he turned around, full mooned you back, and thus settling the quarrel. You both waited for the Master of Ceremonies to deliver your announcements. Yeah! Finally, the Master of Ceremonies takes the mic and announces, "Ladies and gentlemen, the first contender, the magnificent and the wonderful, the charming and amazing Mr." And the hall explodes. Your competitor's name drowns in the roar of the crowd. The spectators cheer and clap, throwing things on the stage. You're scared and prepared for the worst when the MC once again took the mic. "And now the fearless and undefeated, the brave and valorous, the incorruptible and just, Ranger!" The hall explodes. The Master of Ceremonies can't pronounce your name either. It's simply unbelievable. The audience screams, whistles, moans, groans, laughs, and cries. They lift the stage off the ground and start shaking it together with the participants. Sure enough, you win. Well, that was intense. Nice. Whew. I get a promised reward. I came in second place, which isn't bad. Finally, the results appear on the table, and sure enough, you win the second prize. The judge announced the results. Ranger Ramzan, who struck 44 points, prize of 500 credits. Thus, quite unexpectedly for yourself, you become the second best chef in the galaxy. When all the congratulations and signing sessions finish, you return to your ship. Woohoo! Nice. I did it. Now I can go get my money. On half axle. To Zaphos. Where's Zaphos? Talot? Yep. We just have to go back to Talot. Sweet. Sounds like a party. Boom, boom. Nice. What do I have in my ship? I need to go to a... Yeah, I need to do a couple things. Any special quests? Whoa. Oh yes, your timing could not have been better since the tournament will begin in 2 weeks. All the tickets are sold out, and if the tournament is cancelled, there will be a huge scandal. Oh, I forgot that you didn't. The point is that our planet hosts the annual Ultra Speed Foncer racing tournaments, but as luck would have it, the Dominators picked us as the target for their sabotage. They captured a ship in orbit that was transporting the Foncers for the tournament, and managed to sneak through the customs in Foncer guise. After having been transported to the island where the tournaments normally take place, the Dominators captured it and even built their bases there, right on the Foncer Speedway, the unique and the only one in the galaxy. We do not have enough time to build a new track before the tournament starts, so you are our only hope, Ramazan. If you purge the island from the Dominator presence, we will have sufficient time to restore the damaged tracks and make the tournament happen. If you knew what kind of stakes are being made there and what kind of celebrity folk come to visit the tournament, you would have opposed the Dominators with your bare hands. So, are you ready to take on this one? This is great. So, not only did we finish a text quest, which will give us 8,000, or I think 10,000 actually, but we just got an RTS, so I'll totally accept it, and I'm going to save the game first, and I will see you on the next episode then, which will be the RTS, where we free a planet from dominators so that they can have their races. Okay? Thanks for watching, and see you next time.